Hello, this is Coach Colassa. We're going to do a little clinic here on the 24 counter, one of our favorite counter plays to the veer. Just gives us a chance to make sure all the gaps are covered quickly against any sort of pressure, any B gap blitzes or any quick pressures. We found that the ISO play leaves that B gap open a little bit too long, and if linebackers get a clear call, it's a little bit tough for that wing back to get all the way back to make that block. So it's kind of a dangerous counter for us. But the 24 counter is kind of, gets everybody to those pertinent gaps very quickly, and allows us to get the play off without any with pressure. So let's just go through the rules here. Starting on the backside tackle, it's gap down. So if we got a 3 here, he's down on a 3. If it's a 1, he'll go straight up to the linebacker if there's nobody on the line of scrimmage. Backside guard should have backside A, but if there's nobody in that gap and the linebacker is deep, he could chip back here and work to the backside backer this way. It could be this linebacker spilling over the top with the counter action. If he gets into this gap, then he'll just take him. Center's going to backside A, down backside A, so he'll have the 1 there. If there's no 1, then obviously he'll work back up to that backside linebacker. First guard through is going to open hips, pull down the line of scrimmage, and kick out the defensive end with the helmet to the inside hip. Backside tackle is going to open hips, chase that guard. As soon as he sees the first open daylight, he's going to dip the shoulder, dip his left shoulder, and come through. And he's going to read the first linebacker he sees head up to outside. If this guy's coming over, he'll get him. If this guy comes up field for some reason, then what's going to happen is he's going to end up sealing inside to that first linebacker. All right, so he'll check, head up, look for the first different color jersey in there. If that linebacker is gone, or if he comes down inside, he's going to seal inside. But the one thing we don't want him doing is sitting in the gap and taking up room for that running back. All right, so backside, we'll have two-step motion. We want to keep it the same as veer just to make it look like veer. Fullback's going to take his veer steps to the inside leg of the guard again, and then he's just going to sit in that gap and look for the first guy he sees. If there's nobody, then he'll kick out that end outside. Play side wingback, backside wingback in this case is going to jab step left, and then he's going to come over the top of the quarterback for an outside handoff, find the first open gap he sees, and get downhill as fast as he can. Now, if this end pinches, then the guard will log him, and the tailback might, or the wingback might end up hitting it outside. For an inside run, we're gonna push crack here. We're gonna push that corner off, and then get to the free safety, and then the backside X will just come across and cut off. All right, so that's our 24 counter play. If there was a 1 technique, if we were running into the 1 technique, then basically the tackle's up for the linebacker, and the guard is down on the 1, doubling with the center to the backside linebacker, and then we got the pulls on the backside, and then the fullback is filling that backside A gap, probably picking up a 3 technique. All right, probably a better play to the 3 just because the fullback doesn't have to block anybody man on man. He could just kind of work towards that defensive end and just kind of seal off the edge there instead of whamming a 3 technique. All right, so that's 24 counter from the doubles formation.